Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Belle again. So today, we're going to talk about a valuable lesson, military recruitment and numbers. We're going to talk about this because I got a message by somebody who was given some statistics, but was also given the conclusion they should draw. And maybe that isn't actually what the statistics show. What happens here happens all the time in politics. So, even if you don't care about recruitment, this is probably still a useful reminder. Here's the message. Belle, I'm confused by something. I remember hearing, I think from you, that the Army was doing some special course that helped soldiers get through basic, and that was why numbers were up. But I was just told that it's a failure, and that people who go through the course do worse than people who don't. Apparently, 11% of soldiers who don't go to the course quit basic. 15% of those who go to the education course quit. 16% of those who go to the physical course quit. How is that helping? I got you. Okay, you've been given numbers. First, are they correct? These numbers aren't exact, but they're close enough. The numbers you were given are all rounded down. Next, are they complete? No, they're missing one. Soldiers who went to both classes washed out at a rate of 18.7%. I wonder why they didn't include that one. The next thing you need to ask yourself is if it actually shows you what they're telling you it does. It's weird that they didn't include the highest number from the dataset released by the Army, right? They might not want you to realize that these recruits did not meet standards to start with. They're comparing the washout rate. They didn't necessarily quit. Washout is a better term. But they're comparing the washout rate of troops who didn't need the course to those who did. The classes are called the Future Soldier Preparatory Courses. Let's take what you called the education class. To join the Army, you take a test called an ASVAB. You need to score a 31 to enlist. If you score less than that, but at least a 21, you can go to the education class to help you score higher. The overwhelming majority of the people who took this course never would have even made it to basic without it. These are primarily people the Army would have turned away. But after the class, about 85% are making it through basic. Troops who scored high enough on the ASVAB to not need the course have about an 89% success rate. That's actually kind of impressive. But the story doesn't end at basic. Do they actually make it through the training after basic and stick around through their contract? About 25% of those who use the Future Soldier Preparatory courses don't complete the first 2 years. That 25% includes those who wash out during basic. So, from the beginning to 2 years in, 75% of soldiers who took the classes are still there. What about those who didn't need the course? There's about 80% remaining after 2 years. So, this program turned recruits that the Army probably would have turned away and got them almost to the rates as everybody else. That's success, especially for a new program. The numbers you were given show the exact opposite of what the person was telling you. Remember this when you're given statistics. This program is successful at what it's supposed to do. If you want to question it, you'll have to wait until the real test, which is combat survival rates. The military has tried similar programs in the past, and sometimes they've had disastrous results. Project 100,000 is an example of a disaster if you want to look into it. This one does seem more thought out than its predecessor programs, though. Remember, numbers never lie, but you have to pay attention to what the numbers are really saying. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.